welcome back to my channel. So how do you guys like the background? I'm so in love with it. I love like the whole Christmas vibe of it. I just want it to be more festive and in the spirit this year and really have my vanity show that. So I hope you guys are liking the new background. Do I have lipstick on my teeth? So today's video I did a tutorial on this look right here. I wanted to do a very appropriate holiday tutorial with finally a pop of color on the lips. You guys know I live, breathe, and probably will die in my nudes, but I wanted to do a red kind of vampy dark lip. The color I'm actually using right now is from Pure. It came in their little lippy set, and this is in the shade Addiction. This shade is actually kind of patchy. I'm not really the biggest fan of it, but I really love the color, so I kind of looked past that. But this look is super easy and it's actually a celebrity inspired look. I was on Pinterest looking at like dark red lipstick ideas and this picture of Bad Girl Riri popped up, and look at that. She's just kind of slaying it as always. The colors super mesmerize me. Very glam, very nighttime appropriate. You know, you could wear this to Christmas dinner and a Christmas party kind of look. I think it's so funny that we dress up so much like on Christmas and on Thanksgiving, but we literally just hang out in our living rooms, but we can't help but dress up. Like, I personally love dressing up on those days. I just found it so funny. And yeah, this is the look that I came up with. It's not exact, like to the T exact. This is kind of my interpretation of it and I really like it. So if you guys are interested in getting this look and seeing what products I use to achieve it, what techniques, all of that, then just keep watching. Alright guys, so the first thing we're going to do is prime. I'm going to be using my Too Faced Hangover RX primer today. And we're going to quickly move on to brows. Finally got my brows done, guys. I finally got them done today. So my boss does my brows. I think I've mentioned that on my channel before, but my boss does my brows. I have a brow bar, and she was telling me as she was doing my brows today, she was like, I basically have to do your brows the way I would do a man's. I laughed so hard because I do like my brows to be, you know, bushy and thick and more textured, and I've just never been a fan of thin brows. Even when like that was a thing when I was growing up, I never liked them. And she teases me because of that, but I love thick brows. I'm gonna go ahead and just carve out my brows. For foundation today, I'm going to go ahead and use my Makeup Forever Matte Velvet Foundation. I love this foundation. In the picture, she looks like she has very matte skin, so I'm going to go ahead and use this for that purpose. I'm in the shade 53. To prime my eyes, because I'm going to be using a lot of eyeshadow today, I'm going to be using the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. I never ever really prime my eyes, but for this particular look, I really want to. I know as beauty vloggers, we're not really supposed to be using limited edition things because you guys can't get your hands on them, but I'm honestly gonna be using this row, which is basically just a bunch of neutrals. If you guys have the first Naked palette, you guys have these. These colors are so universal, you can seriously find them anywhere. We're just gonna be using a bunch of browns and matte shades, so shouldn't be that difficult. I just really wanted to play around with this palette. For those of you guys who do have this palette, a few of you guys requested me to use it in a tutorial, so here it is. To set my eye so my shadows don't skip, I'm going to go ahead and grab this fluffy brush and my Anastasia contour kit, and I'm just going to use this shade right here and just set my eye primer. The first eyeshadow I'm going to go ahead and grab is Toffee, and it's this kind of warm, really pale beige. And you're going to use this as your transition color. It's very important that you take this as far up as you can, not necessarily to the brow bone, but you want this look to have a really nice gradient effect. So you're going to want to really blend that out as far as you can without touching the brow bone. Then I'm going to go ahead and grab Maple. This is a very nice warm chocolate brown. You're going to want to place that not directly into the crease, just a little bit above, and really try to mix that with that shade that we used earlier. I think I'm using a brush from Morphe. This is from their Gunmetal collection. I'm not really sure which one, but yeah, I'm just trying to marry those two colors together. Just remember to blend, and then we're going to go ahead and grab Bark. This is a very chocolate deep chocolate brown, and we're going to place this directly into the crease as directly as we can put it and as pigmented as you want it. In the picture, she really has a very nice gradient semi-cut crease look, so that's what I wanted to recreate. That's why we're going in with those kind of three browns and marrying them together, going from like lightest to darkest, and the darkest focusing on the crease. As you can see, I'm taking all three of those colors from the inner to the outer corner, really focusing on them. And then we're going to go ahead and grab Crepe, and this is a very nice light pale off-white shade, and this is going to go directly on our lid. And you're going to want to be careful with this, not taking this too far up and messing up the brown. Make sure to really carve out the lid how you want it carved out, and this color is very important that you pack a lot on so you don't really see the brown undertones. So we're going to go ahead and do a winged liner. For my liner, I'm going to go ahead and use my Galactic Beauty Precise Eyeliner Marker and try to do a wing to the best of my ability. And put on some falsies and my mascara off camera. I just used the Kasina 503 lashes and the L'Oreal Voluminous. Now we're going to go back into the face. I'm going to be using my NYX HD Concealer. I'm using the shade 03 to highlight and conceal. You guys know my love with this concealer. It's real. And once you're looking fine AF, just go ahead and blend that out using your Real Techniques beauty sponge or whatever sponge you want to like. I don't know your life. Then we're going to go ahead and grab our very loved Anastasia Contour Kit and grab that banana shade, and I'm going to use that to set my concealer and really kind of bake under my eyes. And my nose, honestly, anywhere that gets oily. Then I'm going to go ahead and mix the banana and the sand shade and just set my entire face down with that, just because I don't want the rest of the powders like my blush or anything to skip, and I just like to set my face. And then I went ahead and messily lined my waterline with this Pixi by Petra Endless Silky Eye Pen. I believe this is in the color Graphic Great. I'm actually not sure, but I went ahead and smoked that out with Maple from the Lorac palette. And then I went ahead and grabbed this e.l.f. brush to really contour my face. I'm using the Anastasia Contour Kit again, and she has some really cut cheekbones in this look, so that's what I went ahead and tried to mimic, and that is why I am using this chiseling brush. I picked it up at Target. It was like $6, super affordable, and it's a pretty good brush. Then I went ahead and grabbed this J.Cat angled fluffy brush and mixed all those bronzy colors from the Anastasia Contour Kit, and I just kind of blended out that contour, just kind of diffuse it a little to make it look a little bit more blended, a little bit more natural, and not so harsh. And then because Rihanna has like a really cute little nose, I kind of contoured my nose a little bit more than usual, just using that same brush. I honestly don't really contour my nose, so I just went ahead and did that. And then for blush, as you can see, I went a little heavy at first, but we went ahead and fixed that. I did use the e.l.f. blush palette. I love that palette so much. So perfect for the fall. And I grabbed this brush. I've been using this brush forever. It's $1 from Big Lots. And to diffuse how harsh that was at first, I went ahead with that same brush that I used to set my entire face and just kind of blended it out to make it look a little bit softer and a little bit more natural. And then to highlight, she didn't really look like she had a lot going on, so I'm going to use this Gentle Baked highlighter. This is from J.Cat. This is their Beige Soleil bronzer in the color Coconut Island. This is technically a bronzer, but I definitely use it to highlight. And it's just a very nice, soft, subtle highlight. It's beige, so it looks a lot more natural and iridescent as opposed to like glittery. So that's why I used that. And I also used it to highlight under my brow bone just because in the picture she definitely had some shine going on under there. For lips, I'm going to go ahead and hydrate my lips first using my Best Damn Beauty lip mask. I love this stuff. And then in the picture, she's wearing a very beautiful dark matte red lipstick. So I'm going to go ahead and try to recreate that as best as I can. And I think I found a pretty good dupe in this set right here. I'm going to be using this Sky. It's a Pure The Perfect Matte Velvet Matte Liquid Lipstick. This is a matte liquid lipstick from the brand Pure. This set was sent to me and I think this shade, I'm gonna use it, and it's the shade Addiction. I'm so excited to use this. After applying the lip, this look is complete. Thank you guys so much for watching my Rihanna interpretation holiday glam video, and I'll catch you in my next one. Bye guys.